It's technical difficulties. What you want me to do? Oh no. We should be live now. Wait, hold on. Now that we're live.
Hi.
Jew, you ready?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Zara, you ready?
I am ready.
And I am kind of ready, but I had the camera just switched on me, so that kind of fucked it up. But, anyways, let's get this show on the road. What's up, YouTube? How y'all doing today? Let me just go ahead and begin to curate the vibes a little bit, so we can get this show going. You know.
You opening the show with
You know what? I knew you would say that, and I played this for that exact reason.
Oh, okay. So being petty, I see.
Just so I can, just see what's going. I don't like how Discord is mutating the audio though. That sounds nasty. Ew. Let's cut that down. They don't want to. They don't want me to curate the vibes a little bit. Okay.
Oh, now, child, you knew that.
Damn, that's like low key hater shit right there. But it's whatever. So on that same note, apologize for the delay in starting here. We had a little bit of technical difficulties, but we just got to navigate a little bit, and we are here regardless. So thank y'all for bearing with us, and thank y'all for tuning in anyway. This podcast is canceled, episode 17, right here, ready to go. I am Loaded Clips here with my co-host Zara and Jew. Yeah, we in the building here today, ready to pod, ready to talk about, the culture, the world, everything that needs to be talked about. Again, shout out to y'all for being here. Don't forget to subscribe to us on all channels, all the DSPs, on the YouTube. Hit the like button, leave a comment in the comment section, support us in any way you can. We genuinely appreciate that. We also have the Cash App on the screen here and in the description of the video if you choose to support us further. Not required, of course, but much appreciated if you do choose to do that. So with that being said, how are y'all doing today? Zara, Jew?
I'm doing fine. I'm just having issues with my computer, which is very existential. I didn't realize how angering it is when you have issues with technology in 2021. But other than that, I'm feeling great. I don't really have any complaints.
Okay.
I definitely
Glad to hear it.
feel the same way. I hate technical difficulties, and that's why I was on here. First couple weeks down here in Florida when I didn't have no internet and things like that, it was driving me up the fucking wall. But hey, comes with the territory with technology. I think
It does.
everything will be all right. We'll get it all figured out, all ironed out.
I'm actually really mad that Discord is fucking up the audio on that.
With that Drake song
But
that you was trying to blast?
yes,
Okay.
that I tried to cut up louder, as a matter of fact.
Oh, you got it.
He was getting his shit off on that one. Y'all don't want to talk about it though. It's okay.
Oh
It's
my
all right.
God.
It's all right. It's all right.
I
It's
don't.
all right.
You
No,
right.
anybody.
Exactly.
Hey, what up, Drip? Drip, he feel me. I know he in the chat. He feel me.
Hey, Drip.
But yeah. So technical difficulties aside, I'm glad to hear y'all are doing well.
How are you?
I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. Today was a little busy day for me. I'm in the process of trying to organize my life a little bit better, just kind of get some structure, just because I feel like I have to at this point, because shit is just crazy. But yeah, so it was a busy day, but I got a lot done, so I feel pretty good. I feel pretty accomplished. So we here, another week in the books. So thank you for asking.
I was about to say that's important that we ask.
Right.
It's not all about us. I'm here.
Unfortunately.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm here. I'm ready to pod. Like I said every week, I'm ready to talk to my friends. I love our hour together.
For sure.
Me
at
Hey,
too.
see,
8:30 approximately Eastern Standard
my
Time.
hey,
Not approximately.
my guy Drip said it's always a good time to hear the boy. I concur. I
Oh my
concur.
gosh. Okay, okay, you guys.
And not for nothing, we're gonna get into our first topic. But Drip, you need to get up here because we gotta have a conversation that I can't have with these two niggas on here because you got a kid. So you need to get up here. I want to get that done maybe next week. So
Here we go.
Right.
we'll talk. We'll talk. We'll talk.
Apparently,
Here we go.
children erasure. You're erasing. You're erasing people
Nah,
that don't have children. This is
nah.
erasure.
I'm just doing a plus one. You know, I'm not taking anybody off the stage. Just adding a little plus one. Oh man. But anyways,
I would love to talk to my homie P on the pod. That's a
Oh
real.
God.
and
I would love to hear what my man got to say.
for those that don't know him, just it will be a great conversation. So
That's what's
that's
Yeah,
up.
all I'm gonna
it
say.
would be entertaining if nothing else.
All right. Well, anyways, want to go ahead and dive into our first topic of the day, which is really for me more so a question than anything for y'all, because I was just kind of scrolling through the news. It wasn't like breaking news or something, but I saw a story. I sent the link it to y'all actually. I don't know if y'all saw it.
I saw it.
Okay, bad. So basically, from that to share with the listeners what I'm talking about. So Microsoft filed for a patent. Let me actually pull it up right here so I can kind of talk y'all through it. But basically, they filed for a patent that would allow them to take dead people's consciousness, like their thoughts, you know, memories and stuff, and upload it into an AI like cloud. A chatbot is what they call it, but like something that could like communicate as if it were that person who's now dead, but to make it feel like they're still alive.
That was on
So
Black Mirror, wasn't it?
it's Black Mirror shit. But
No, I think that was that. What or like a movie? That was
yeah.
something. I've seen that. I've
No,
seen that
it was a
exact thing
no,
before.
it was a Black Mirror episode. I know exactly the episode you're talking about, but no, this is a real thing. They filed for the patent on December 1st of last year.
That's insane.
Says it allows Microsoft to call images, voice data, social media posts, electronic messages, and more personal information to create a digital profile of someone to build a chatbot of them. So obviously, my question is, would y'all do it?
No,
Why not?
no, there will not be a real Jubot. Not unless I am still. I have to still be connected to it. You got to put the chip in me.
Ah, that
So
defeats the
I can be.
purpose.
Right.
Nah,
I
hell
don't
no.
need you, bot,
I
if
don't.
you still here.
No. You can have all of the cloud shit later as I go along in my new existence as Jubot. You can have all of my sauce pause because I'm gonna know. Because dog, me half Jew, half robot. That's a different. That's a. Come on, bro. That cloud, the folders and my shit, bro. Come on, bro. Playlist. You know,
You can't get access
all
to them
kinds of folders.
files.
There's gonna be all kinds of shit in there.
Oh man, okay, I respect it. Zara, what about you? Would you do it?
I would absolutely do it. Only because I think because I briefly read over the article and they also said too that a part of the patent was that that information could be used, I guess, in relation to whatever however you upload it, or so I'm guessing that the information could be used like for businesses or for personal or whatever the case may be. So I would love for my consciousness to be out there floating around after I'm dead.
One of my big questions is how accurate is it?
That's a good question though.
Like,
I would go out on a limb and say it's quite accurate.
but how?
Just the
Okay,
way
they
they,
get the profile from somebody else.
well, you have to voluntarily like upload like your information to whatever medium that they would decide to do it
Is
to.
that gonna
But
be
like,
like one of them surveys? How many? Imagine how long this motherfucking
Oh
survey.
yeah, that's a lifelong. That
well,
has to be a lifelong thing.
well, no, because it basically like you can decide what to do. So like it said like it would use like images, social media posts, and stuff like that. Stuff that's I guess that's already out there, readily available. They just kind of compile together to form what would
That's
be you, or like your viewpoints.
oh God. My old tweets, bro. They gonna think I'm a terrible person, bro.
Right. Let's
But
not
that's
let's
but
not
that's
have this
part of
be
you.
the internet. Please, let's
But
not.
That's
that's not who. See, that's what I'm saying. That's why I wouldn't do it, bro. Like that's not who I am today. So like, I can't consciously be okay with that.
it's not who you are today. It's not who you portray to be today. But that is a part of you. You may not act in that certain way, but the fact that you did act in a certain way adds to who you are right now. No.
No, yeah, okay, yes, but I don't trust that. But what my point more so is, I don't trust the computer program to get that. I
Mm.
Shit,
don't trust. I
you'll be
don't trust that
surprised at these
algorithm.
algorithms. You'll be
I
surprised.
Oh,
don't
y'all
trust
said
it.
algorithm
I
at the
don't. Trust.
same time.
I don't trust it.
You may not trust it, but shit, you ain't gonna have no choice but to trust it.
Oh Lord, here we
Cause
go.
that algorithm already know exactly what you want to buy at 2 a.m.
That's
Oh my
different.
God.
So no, it ain't. No, it's not different. It's the same shit. We in Jews' mind.
Well, you know, I
You
think
gonna like this shit right here. Let me show this to them.
I do think that I do think that it will be a watered down version of you, whatever that version is, just because
Oh
th-
yeah.
there is a part of human chance, and humans, as predictable as we are, we I think we are equally as unpredictable. So I think that part of it is missing. And so, but I don't know if it would be useful. I think it was to only start to get dangerous in my mind if they were to start, because I know they compare some of the uses to how it is in Cyberpunk 2077.
Yeah, they did. They did.
So I think it would start to get a little weird for me when other people were able to buy my consciousness and do what they please with it, and that's when we will start getting into cloning territory and stuff like that. Um,
Well, yeah, that actually kind of goes to my next point of like, obviously, if you have to upload certain stuff to a bot or whatever it may be, that data is being uploaded somewhere. So you're giving data to something or someone, some entity. So what exactly is being done with that data is a question I would have. God damn. All
Bought and
right.
sold. It just be
Well,
bought
yeah.
and sold like anything else. Like
Of
anything
it
else.
of
will
course,
be.
of
Yeah,
course.
I think it will be bought and sold like anything else. Because that's what history has shown us.
Yeah. I mean,
Yep.
that's it. That's it.
Open and shut case, Watson. Bought and sold. We'll all be bought and sold again, just like the old days. Everybody
Ladies and
get ready.
gentlemen, we got him.
But I do think that using it for like when people die, or if like if you're like a prolific teacher, because imagine if some of our prolific teachers, African American leaders, or even some of the more European leaders, or whatever the case may be, were they able to upload the stream of their consciousness, we could probably get a more unadulterated version of what they actually wanted to say, you know.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
for
yeah,
instance, like
yeah. That's
Neil
actually an
deGrasse
interesting
Tyson,
point. Uh huh.
if he just decided to have that
Where you going?
option at the end of at the end of his life, and then we
Oh
get
God.
the unrated Neil deGrasse Tyson motherfucking breakdown about the stars and all of the other shit that he's been researching for all of these years.
I might need to see that actually.
That's
Yeah,
what I'm
that
saying.
sounds kind of lit.
I might need to see that.
That
That's what
sounds
I'm saying.
kind of lit.
I would like to see it, but me personally, no, I'm good. I'm good. I'll wait to have the chip put in me like everybody else.
The chip put in you. Oh shit! What make that different?
Right.
Cause I'm
The
still
chip,
living.
the
I'm
chip
still
gives you
yeah,
the
like
all. Nah, that gives them
nah.
to
When
tap
I'm
into all
gone,
the shit.
nah, fuck that. When I'm gone, I first of all, with Jubot, you can't die as a robot unless something crazy like a malfunction or whatever. But I can always get fixed and rebooted type shit. But in that scenario, I have no control over if I'm dead. and I got no control over what my consciousness is saying to people. No, we're not doing that. I
You think
can't.
you think you got control while they got a chip in you?
Hell yeah.
Ooh, killers.
All right.
I still got a soul. You can't take the soul.
And
The
you
soul
got a
got
nervous system too.
the soul is stronger than the chip.
No, the fuck it's not.
I'm gonna go.
Right.
Not on this planet.
Okay.
Bruh, look.
Not on this planet. They gonna tap right into that nervous system. Hey, nigga, go walk over here real quick for
Yeah,
me.
there's no way. I'm not interested in
Okay.
no. Yeah, but I do think that that's a difference in legacy and influence because I think legacy is like could be your stream of consciousness, what could be for either the good or the bad or the good. But I think influence is very present, and so I think like if you have a chip in you that was administered by the government, you could still possibly have influence. Whereas like if you do the consciousness thing, you're more so trying to leave a legacy because you don't know
Exactly.
what people are gonna do. Like you said, you don't know what people are gonna do once they get a hold of like your consciousness.
Because at the end of the day, if I gotta rip that shit out of me and just die like everybody else, then I gotta. That's something that I want my soul to have to deal with, not no damn computer program. Who owns the rights to that shit? Like you said, it's just out there in the universe. Who owns? What are the splits on my consciousness?
Oh,
Ain't no splits. They on
I'm about
100%.
to say there is no splits on that. It's gonna be like
I can't
Elon
rock
Musk
with
or
that.
one of them niggas.
Yeah, you gonna have to rock with it. I'm sorry. They way or the highway, buddy.
I'm gonna have to see if I can do like a United Masters plan to do $5 a month.
United Master.
This nigga is silly Billy. You hear me?
You gonna pay $5 a month while you dead to try it.
But okay, so I have a question
For the
then.
right
It's on
So
auto pay though. It's on auto pay.
I have a question. So who's to say that that's not what Twitter and Facebook and Instagram are doing right now as we speak? They're just as of right now, they're just selling our data instead of creating streams of consciousness that they can deploy into the world. So then it becomes, do we want to have control over this or do we kind of want to be passive in the process that's going to happen anyway?
I am gonna go fully on the record and say that is 100% happening somewhere right now. Somebody is collecting all this data, all these millions and millions of dollars worth of information, millions of people, hundreds of millions of people's information. Just oh damn, we got hacked, y'all. Sorry. And whoever's buying it, there is an army somewhere dormant of a whole bunch of niggas.
So that okay. So that's what that was about to say. So my next question will be why and who. Who is doing this and why?
That's a deeper, darker
That's a deeper,
criminal
darker
link
throat.
right there.
Yeah.
That I don't know how to answer for that one, but
So
whatever it
then
is,
let's
it's
not talk
deep
about it.
and it's
See,
dark.
I want to talk about it. If we gonna talk about it, then we gonna talk about it. Who and
No,
why?
we can talk about it. I'm just saying I don't know. I don't have an answer to that.
Nah, fuck.
We
Well,
just
why?
speculating at this point.
Well, I think the who I would say just in well, okay, we know who is gathering the data. It's our social media networks. Now who they're selling it to is nefarious, and we have no idea who these evil villains are. But the why I think is just because that knowledge is power, bro. And if I didn't think that was true before, the fact that they're having Senate hearings and people getting charged with all this different stuff just because of data breaches, that just shows how powerful our data is, which I wish that we would have known fucking 20 years ago.
Yeah. Oh shit. Jew?
Is he here?
I think we just lost him.
Really? Well,
We
I see his little thing.
No, we just lost him. It's alright. He'll jump back in here.
Okay.
But I mean I don't know who these beings would be that will be taken up. Maybe it's I don't know, Mark Zuckerberg, he look a little bit like an alien, so he could be having like an alien army up there. Cause he looked like an alien. Have you seen him? Look at him in all the fucking court hearings.
I feel like every black person has said Mark Zuckerberg.
He looked like a damn alien. and it makes me uncomfortable when I have to look at him.
Yeah, it's like, and you know what's so crazy is I have yet to see a billionaire who don't look like some type of extraterrestrial, and that's another deeper, darker. Like, are all of
Uh,
our billionaires
yeah.
extraterrestrials? Like, 'cause I feel like they all look fucking crazy.
They do. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's Zuckerberg. You know. Oh no, hold up. Yo, I had the key the whole time.
What are you talking
So,
about?
bro, Lil Nas X.
Oh,
Hear me out. He he
oh my god.
is trying to tell us with the video that Satan is behind all this, so we need to embrace it.
No, no. But you okay, you know what my mom told me. You know, one time my mom told me, she was like, the internet was she said the internet was the mark of the beast. And even though I thought that was so crazy, it's true. When you look up what the mark of the beast, because there's different marks of the beast. When you look up what the mark of the
Yeah.
beast means, the internet is definitely a mark of the beast. So as funny as that shit sounds, like, I do think there is some
Well,
symbolism
well,
with
my
that.
mama told me tattoos was the mark of the beast.
No,
So
no,
I don't know.
no.
I don't know what to believe at this point.
Mark of the beast is supposed to be a sign of the time. So as a
I was
parent,
like,
it
I
could
mean,
be.
I just wanted to get a little something on my arm. I don't want to worship
No,
Satan.
I understand that.
I just wanted a little
Mark of the beast.
tat.
That's an old Southern black woman, child. That's an old
No,
Southern
no,
woman.
for sure, for sure. That's my mom. I love her though.
That's a fire and brimstone. She said,
That's what she told me. She was telling me that shit till I was like 17. I was like, damn.
"Girl, girl, okay." Like, the Bible did not say that, but all right.
Yeah, I was looking too. I was like, I don't see where it say that. Where does it say that?
Well, I'm sorry.
Nigga.
Well, hold on. Since this isn't a Lil Nas X thing, like, since let's talk about something that's totally ridiculous while Juice not here. What the fuck? Like, what is going on? I love Lil Nas X because, I mean, well, not love is a strong word, but I don't have an issue with him. But, like, I don't understand. What is the uproar? What is it?
Well, he trolls sensitive topics for a
He
lot of
does.
people,
He does.
and that's the uproar. That's really it. He does it on purpose, obviously, because that's what's gonna get his name, in the algorithms, get all the impressions, all the clicks, because he's attacking those things head on, and he's drawing emotion out of people, and that's what's keeping him relevant. So
Okay. That makes
yeah,
sense.
that's really all there is to it. He's like,
Somebody called it,
he's
they
like
called the Lucifer 11s or something. That shit was hilarious. Josh Harler.
Lucifer 11th.
I screamed and hollered. I'm like, this is so ridiculous.
Oh my god.
God.
That also reminded me of that South Park episode where it was Satan and Osama bin Laden like in the bed together.
Oh my! How do some of these network shows get away with this craziness?
I don't know how South Park is still on the air after all these years. I feel like every episode they make, they for sure gonna kick us off after this one. This one is gonna do it. I know it. I know this was gonna do it, but nope, they still putting out episodes. It's crazy.
And I just, what's so, and I was just I love the part of YouTube that's like all history and weird facts. So I go down that dark hole sometimes. And they of course they have videos on Lucifer, but get this shit. Apparently, historically, like,
Conspiracy cast.
right, conspiracy cast. Apparently, like, historically, Lucifer and Satan are two different people. Lucifer is the fallen angel from heaven. Satan is the overlord of hell. Those are two different people. When I found that out, fucking head top bun blown off, bitch. Like, I'm just like, what the fuck? And then, it's like a whole bunch of different stuff, because apparently not Satan, Lucifer is supposed to be a representative of the pride, the one of the seven deadly sins of pride. So yeah, this Lil Nas X stuff has just been really interesting because it sent me on a deep dive. And it also made me realize how ridiculous human beings are. Like religion and symbolism. People are ridiculous.
Well, yeah, I mean, we've always been ridiculous on in terms of religion. Like we just, pillaging and conquering and shit. Took
Yeah.
over a whole country, killed a bunch of Indians. You know, sorry, Native Americans. Native Americans. I didn't mean to say Indians. But
Yeah, this is not
that
fucking
was what
South
they.
Park. We're not calling people Indians. Oh my god.
Oh man,
Uh,
I
some,
mean, I've
somebody
been.
else called them just the adrenochrome 11s too. That shit was so funny. Oh my god. People are out of control.
They are out of control. You say, can you hold on? Wait.
Are people typing?
Yeah, I'm trying to read. Can you please explain if the boys are coming back or not? Because I like Ish, but they're not Roy and Maul. I don't know.
Yeah,
I,
we haven't even we
I
haven't
mean,
even gone into like a
yeah.
JBG deep dive because to be honest with you, it's so sad to me. And like I don't think I said this to the podcast, but I was talking to doing clips privately about it. It's very surreal for me. I'm not even really like in my mind or heart feeling like whatever's happening is happening. So
Yeah, I mean, I wish I had some inside information for you. I don't like I don't talk to them or nothing, but
I don't
but
talk to
I don't know. I'm waiting for them to come back, and they did say that Roy was at the show, like just off camera. So I guess that's good, but yeah, I don't know. I
I,
don't know.
you know what? Let me just say while we still waiting on Jude, let me just give a piece of my mind, just a little piece.
Ooh,
Nothing too crazy. I
you can get a little crazy.
all right. Do okay. Theory time. I think that the way that you have to deal with Joe, and I think Maul and Rory are very aware of this now, if they weren't before, is you have to be tactical with him. So I don't think they're gonna hop back on there, and they might not be Mike 2 and 3 anymore because honestly, the way that you niggas folded, I mean, shit, everybody like Ish and Ice now. Why would he? So yeah, I don't think I don't think Maul coming back. To be honest, I don't think either one of them are coming back. Just keeping it a buck, I don't think they coming back. Not at the same capacity.
We don't know. The saga will continue, so we will find out.
Jew. Well, is he here? I might be speaking
Yeah, I'm
too
here.
soon.
Hey, he
Hi.
is here.
What's up, Bodak?
Bodak. Oh man.
That thing.
Oh, and he got the camera back. All right.
Yeah, I feel
Yeah, I
so.
told y'all today was full of technical difficulties,
Mercury
man.
might be in
And
retrograde. Is it?
it might be. I think the Venus and the Mercury up there was kind of aligning with the moon and the stars, and it just kind of knocked some shit
You
out.
sound
So
so
we
fucking
got it.
ridiculous. You sound so
I
ridiculous.
don't know what the fuck
And
I'm
if
talking
that's
about.
how bitches sound when they start talking about astrology, I need to shut up.
That's what I hear.
Oh no, no, baby.
They get to talking all that, I'd be like, oh yeah, word, yeah, aligning and shit.
All right, sis.
But Zara is not on camera right now because she has her own technical difficulties right now, so that's not an issue. But we got the Z there in her place.
Right. What's up, y'all?
Yeah,
The
how
Z
you doing?
there. Hey.
There we go.
Yeah, that was annoying, but we back. We back. We back.
We are back.
Like
Yeah,
good
don't worry about it.
crack.
We was just talking about Lil Nas X and Satan. It's all right.
Yeah, we talking about the
Wow.
adrenochrome. We
Oh
talking about the
man.
adrenochrome 11s. The Lucifer 11s.
Oh my god. The
Oh man.
adrenochrome All
Bruh.
Star Game editions
This shit is and you know, Karen Civil made a good point.
and Space Jam just coming out. Stay woke.
And I'm gonna watch that shit.
What
That
this,
shit gonna be so
didn't it already come
boo.
out?
No, it comes out in July. They just dropped the trailer,
It comes
and it
out the
looked
day
dope. To be
after
honest
my
with you.
birthday.
Ah,
They
okay,
tryna
okay.
ruin my birthday. Oh,
Ruin
you
your
like
birthday?
you think
No, that's a
you
lit
think
birthday.
you like Michael Jordan more than Bron, huh? Okay. Space Jam, one
Yeah.
of your favorite movies. Okay.
Bruh, they're going to make LeBron like they're going to like I don't know what entity in the universe or in the NBA rather is just like pushing this comparison. But at this point, it's like, okay, we get it. Like we get it. He's stepping into his power. Well, he's in his power, from what I know.
Yeah.
I'm not a real fan, but
Yeah, that's what the NBA thrives off of. You know, the rivalries, the comparisons. That's what they do.
yeah, I
I'm
didn't
not
know that.
sold.
Why? Why are you not sold, Drew? I want to hear your take.
Wait, hold on. What are you
You're
not sold
him
on?
On LeBron.
Oh, on Jordan, like him being Jordan.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I mean, yeah. I mean, nobody's. Well, that's not an unpopular opinion to say that he's better than Jordan, but you know, people talk legacy and full portfolio and shit like this.
This ain't the
I can't take this nigga
I've
serious.
never ever took a sports journalism class. I'm just a normal nigga, but
He's a
something
Bucks
about the eye
fan. Don't listen to him.
Listen.
Ooh.
I would not take these fucking slanderous lies.
This nigga,
I am
no,
a Kevin
no, no, no,
Durant
no, no,
fan.
no, 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 no. You are not about to sit here as a Bucks fan and as a Rams fan talk about the eye test with me. Get the fuck out of here.
Ooh,
Hold on.
we not doing that.
I gotta defend myself at some point. I
Please.
like the Bucks. I like Giannis. I like Drew Holiday. Who just signed for an extension, which is dope. I love my city, so I'm gonna stand behind that. But in terms of basketball fandom and fanaticism, I am a Kevin Durant fan. I have been since he was at Texas. I like wherever he at. But OKC fucked around and they didn't win when they had Russ and they had the opportunity. I rock with KD. After he motherfuckers called him a hoe for going to the Warriors for doing all this shit, I still
That was
rock
me.
KD. After he left them niggas
I
and
was
is down in
niggas.
Brooklyn, I stand with KD. You feel me? I don't
bet.
care.
So are you putting KD next to Jordan?
Yes.
Get the.
We're
All right,
talking
we moving
about-
on.
wait,
we
is
moving on.
Kevin Durant is
I'm talking
the
about-
one with the big head.
It's the skinny one.
Yeah, we gotta turn this into a
I'm talking
sports show.
about pure scoring abilities, the ability to score a basket at any time.
That's a
Nobody-
whole different conversation.
But that's the conversation I put him next to Jordan in. I'm not putting him in the best of all time.
we talking overall though.
Yeah, no, I'm not talking about that. I'm
Shout
talking
out
Okay.
to Talk Your Shit
That-
podcast because they talk about this type of stuff too, right?
exactly. That's Pete. But
Yeah,
we need to talk to them because we need to do a mashup pod or whatever the fuck because I got some opinions. I know they gonna hate me, but I'm gonna run. I'm gonna go viral with they shit because I got a lot of takes and niggas not gonna like.
Oh, this nigga Jew got bad sports takes. Oh,
I got terrible sports takes. Terrible. They're awful. From a nigga that never.
yeah. No, I know.
I who didn't make the team in middle school said basketball.
it been shook since.
Been shook.
But I hoop though. But see what I'm not gonna do.
Nigga
is I
got
can
ran
hoop.
off the court.
Okay, I can hoop.
No, we not doing that.
Jew,
We not
all
doing
right.
that.
Okay,
Jew,
I'm
Jew,
sorry, I can't.
Jew.
No, okay.
As
Yeah,
as your
I like
as
that.
your friend, as
Okay.
my nigga.
As my
We
nigga,
not. I can't let you do that.
as my nigga, I'm telling you.
Like you not about to be the nigga that we
I don't
not.
give a fuck
You
what you talking about.
you can't be the nigga that didn't make the team. Talking about, but I can hoop though. I can hoop though.
It's natural for some people, you know.
Oh
It's
no!
natural.
Oh god! Okay, okay.
It's natural for some people.
I think
Okay.
rapping, I think music,
Oh,
I think
my God.
being creative, and being social are natural for
It's
you.
all right. You ain't never seen me on the
Yeah.
court either. I'll break your ankles too. It's equal opportunity over here.
This nigga.
It's equal opportunity. I will bring every
Equal
all the co-hosts.
opportunity.
We can bring a court wherever y'all want to go. Hey, after y'all-
Does anybody have footage of Jew on the
It's out
court?
there.
Of course
It's
not.
out
Of
there.
course not. Of course
It's
not.
out there. Shut up. It ain't out there no way.
Bruh, yeah,
Where's
no, you-
out there?
Bro, you like
He's
you
narrative.
like little baby
He's
at
narrative.
that all-star rapper game. That Harlow was showing him how to catch.
Okay. Okay, I'm telling y'all. I'm telling y'all, man.
Nigga
I
said he
got
was gonna
footage.
break my ankles,
All
child.
right, you out
Footage.
there looking like Jew Lanes out there.
No. Come on, now we're getting crazy. I'm gonna be out there looking like Juevo, whatever you want to
Jew.
use.
No, you not. No, you're not Dwavo. You're not
I,
Dwavo, babe.
nobody
Sorry.
has seen me hoop, and everybody got these opinions. I don't have to. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. Go
Comment
ahead.
below if y'all think that you can hoop.
Comment below. Yeah, comment below so I can
Comment
ask
below.
y'all. And then when y'all comment, $5 on the Cash App, and I listen. We can really come on. We can bet. I put money on that. I can
No,
hoop.
you,
I
you
can
know
hoop.
who we need to ask. We need to ask Yaz
A
because
lot of
she
niggas
probably
at the
know.
court put
She
money on
don't know.
that.
She don't know. She ain't seen the highlights neither.
All
Nobody.
right.
Where's the
Nobody.
highlights? I'm trying to see the highlights. Where
They
the
out.
highlights?
They out there. You gotta look. I'm
All
not the
right, we
highlight man. I'm not
we
ESPN.
we gonna move along,
I'm not
but you
Jewish
know,
cop.
stay tuned for the Jew basketball game coming soon.
Don't hold your breath.
We might
No,
we
it's
might
not.
do a little
I'm telling
one
you.
on one exclusive over
Patreon.
here,
That's gonna be the
Patreon
first
exclusive.
upload. Jew busting everybody's ass in basketball. Surprises everybody. It's gonna be big headline shit.
Okay, all right. This
We
ain't
might get
2K.
a deal with Triller.
Hey, Luca, get Triller on the phone.
Please.
Where's Lu- get
That's what I
Triller on
want
the
you to do.
phone?
That's what I
Let's
need niggas
talk
to start
some. Let's
worrying
talk
about.
some business.
Talk business.
Oh my god.
Tired of these niggas sleeping on my basketball
The
ability.
visuals in my head right now are just. I'm gonna sleep great tonight.
It should be me dunking on niggas
Oh
like
yeah. All right.
like Vince Carter.
Jew, please,
Okay,
please,
go ahead. Go ahead. Segue.
please.
Segue. Cause I'm gonna keep going.
I'm trying not to do you
I'll say
like
that.
please.
I'm a goddamn baseball little league all star champion.
Hey, how tall are you?
I'm 6 foot.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
I'm six
dunking on
foot.
niggas, huh?
My buddy,
All right, man. All
The
right.
Lord.
Well, all right,
I got
brother.
bunny.
No, he
You know
didn't.
what?
He got money.
Luca, Luca, go on Amazon, order some ankle weights right now.
Bruh, Jew is out
Ankle.
of control.
This nigga was out there. You was hooping with MJ at the beginning of the Space Jam when he was out there on the dirt hoop in the ankle weights.
Okay. I'm just got. Hey, look, you can get crossed up too, nigga. Don't bring don't bring the family out there. They gonna be,
Oh my god.
why daddy co-host cross him up like that? That's gonna
Why
be
he
on
break his
all.
ankles?
Why he break? This nigga gonna break his own ankles.
Okay, okay, niggas. All right. When niggas start calling me Jew hot sauce, it's gonna be different times. Go ahead.
Jew.
Segue.
All
Get him
right,
out of
we
here, bro.
done.
Segue.
We
Get him out
done.
of
We
here.
done. We done. Jew. We gonna get you some help. All right. we gonna
Y'all gonna need medical help for them ankles.
Nah, ain't no medical help. Oh, speaking of health, you
Help.
know, physical health, mental health, all the health. We gonna we we're gonna take the conversation off of Jew a little bit, because Zara also has been, attending to her mental health, been going to therapy recently, and she has been sharing with us nonstop about how great it's been for her, how much of a good experience it is. So I wanted to hear a little bit about your experience going to therapy. Would you recommend it, to people in general, or like how's that been for you?
It's been so amazing. It's been so rewarding. I just I don't have anything negative to say. My therapist is a DBT therapist, which is dialectical behavioral therapy, which is really good with I would say it's good with helping core issues and trauma. It's not a surface level of CBT therapy, which is cognitive behavioral therapy, which would be more so for someone who has like OCD or who has really bad anxiety and depression. Um, my mental health journey is not that. My mental health journey is more dealing with interpersonal skills and stuff like that. Um, but yeah, it's just been very rewarding, and it's been one of those things. Once again, I just think I'm going through something right now where I'm so connected that reality is not it's affecting me as much. Like I'm so present that certain things are just not bothering me as much. And I would attest a lot of that to being in therapy. I go once a week. I stuck with my therapist even when I wasn't sure about her, and it was such a great decision. And I think that's the biggest thing. That's the biggest hurdle for people when they're going to therapy is it's almost like a self-fulfilling prophecy where since you kind of already don't want to be there, you already feel like it's a weird experience. Once you get into therapy, like you're closed off. So it's like when you have had a bad experience with the with women or men or whatever it is, and you date, you might go on the date, but in your heart of hearts you know, like, I'm not in it, and anything that they do at any moment is going to tick me off, and I'm going to be ready to just end the whole situation. So I think people go into therapy with similar mindsets, and I know I have in the past. Yeah.
This man
So
Gibbs was over here making fucking faces, laughing at the chat and shit. I'm like, yeah, okay, keep laughing while she talking about mental health. Just
No,
keep laughing.
Fam, you're not gonna put that on me. They call this nigga Jew Holiday in the chat.
no, they did not call me Jew Holiday.
Jew Holiday, that's fucking hilarious.
But Jesus Christ.
Every week, it's gonna be. I see where
my
this
God.
is every. It's gonna be an every week thing. Every week, I'm gonna get some.
Yeah, it is. So you saw some footage, nigga. That's what we need to see.
Next week,
Well,
we'll have footage. Next week,
all right,
this
okay,
podcast is canceled. Jew
all right,
basketball footage. It's
all right,
gonna be
man.
another big headlines. Watch.
Oh
Big
my
headlines.
gosh.
All right. And anyways, back to Zara's therapeutic experience. Off the tail end of what you just said about, I believe you were talking about going into therapy with certain like expectations or preconceived
Right.
notions about it. Right. I guess that's kind of always been my thing. Like, not that I've ever had anything against therapy, but I've always kind of looked at it a certain way as to more as like a get help type of thing as opposed to like a know yourself type of thing. I guess is the way to say that, or like uncovering certain things about yourself that you just didn't know. Because like you don't have to be necessarily like depressed or suicidal or whatever to go to therapy. It's just like an overall good experience to just talk
Oh, I see what
and
you're
learn.
saying. I see what you're saying. I see
Yeah,
exactly
yeah,
what you're
yeah.
saying. Yeah, but I think that's how most. But you know what? And that's not people's fault. I think that's the system's fault because the system does a horrible job at informing the average person. You don't have to be in dire constraints to get therapy. Therapy is really meant to
Right.
be about sustaining yourself and being preventative. It's really not the best thing to do after you've already been traumatized a couple of times because you're such like a sick puppy at that point. You have to be brought back to health to the point where you can even be receptive of the therapy, you know?
Yep.
That's very true. Yeah. Because you could just shut it out and not even like really benefit from it if you just go in with that like closed off type of mentality.
You could just not want help for the shit.
Well, yeah,
That
that's
Or
the
too.
thing. Yeah.
know to like look for the help or anything like that. You're not seeking that kind of information. Like
Right.
Yeah.
some people are stuck in a certain experience or existence where that's not really the reality. And the reality of what their situation is isn't I can go see a therapist and get my problems worked out. That's not what everybody's looking for every day when bills are due and kids got to get fed and everything else that's going on in a real person's life. So we just have to be cognizant of that. And I would recommend that those people do get therapy because they probably need it the most. You got it's life is
Right.
hard. We
Right.
go through a lot, and even though, like Zara said, she goes for her
Very.
interpersonal relationships, you can go for other things like any of the other shit that you got going on. You can go for damn near anything. So it's really
Yeah.
just to help you get refocused as an individual. I think it's just it's positive to be able to sit down, vent about some shit to somebody who might not necessarily give a fuck 100%, but they're there to help you, work through your problems. They literally went to school for it. So it's cool. I like it. I like therapy. It's on my end.
Wait, so have you been to therapy?
I went one time.
No, I was just asking. I didn't know if he had actually been or not. But
Yeah,
that's
no, I
dope.
went to one time. I talked to
Was
an
that
old white
was
lady.
that was that recent or like a while ago?
It was in the last. I'll probably say within the last year or two.
Okay, so that's
Okay,
fairly
that's
recent.
pretty recent. That's pretty recent.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I
damn,
want to make
everybody
it a
bad
more
but
regular
me.
thing, but I'm real big on. I want to have since I had an old white lady, I want to have a younger black person or a younger or an older black
Yeah, I
that
support that. Now, Zara, what in what format are you seeing? Like, is this a virtual thing, or are you doing
Yes,
like an
I'm
app thing?
using this is not sponsored, but I would love for us to get a better help check. But there's an app called BetterHelp, and you pick,
Oh, okay,
yeah, you
that makes sense. I get it now.
and you, like, when you log on, you pick between however many, you know what I'm saying, therapy sessions you want in a month. I choose four, and that's $180 a month, and I get the four therapy sessions for 45 minutes each. But after you do that, then you go down the checklist, and if you wanted a black male therapist, then you can specifically check you want a black male therapist who specializes in such and such. I didn't choose I didn't choose the race or the gender just because I'm one of those people. I've been in therapy so much throughout my life that if I go in knowing too much about the person, I can start to become manipulative and then I don't get the help that I need. So I just chose to kind of go like roll the dice, but I picked what specific issues I needed help with, you know what I'm saying? So I can broaden the net of therapists.
That's kind of
that's
dope that
that's
you
a
can
wild.
pick like that.
Yeah, but that's a really interesting perspective as to why you don't want to pick. I've never heard that before. That's
I
Yeah,
really
mean,
because
that's
interesting.
being honest with yourself, honestly.
yeah,
No,
because
but
think
that's
about
what I'm
it this
saying. It's
way.
important, especially when you talk
Yeah.
about, your personal issues and things like that. Like, it's important to have like trust in that person, faith in that person. So like, for her to say, "Look, if I know too much about this motherfucker, look, it's gonna be bad." Just I just know myself too well. It's just not gonna be. So just give me who you got. Let's see who I like and who I don't like. Because that's not on her criteria. You feel me? Like she doesn't need that in order to get the help that she needs. Some people need that. It's just
Yeah,
different.
yeah, and I think, and for some people, it's about being like, okay, so let's say my trauma is not around being comfortable per se with talking to people, so it's easy for me to open up to anyone. But I can see how if your trauma or if your issues are granulated or connected to you not being able to express yourself, specifically as men, and I think black men, I think that there's a different attention to the detail of who you're speaking with, because that's going to be a hucrux of some of the issues that you have. But even like bigger than that, for me, it's of, if I know that I can, let's say I want a black woman who's young, that's too familiar for familial for me. And what I was getting at is it's just too familial for me, and I think that I need that boundary of professionality that
Yeah,
comes.
too conversational potentially.
Right. I need that professional boundary that comes with maybe dealing with someone of the opposite sex or of the opposite race or what have you.
I respect that.
It
Then
makes
yeah, no,
Yeah.
sense.
I totally understand that. I totally understand that.
It makes sense to me.
Yeah. Book it by the. Well, you said it. So you did 4 sessions, and that was $180 a month.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, I guess that's really not bad. Even when you compare it to like actual therapy prices, because therapy
Yeah,
is expensive.
yeah. Therapy is it's a steal, but you know what? I think one of the most amazing things that's happening in healthcare now because of technology is just that, like, the overhead cost is going down so much that therapy shouldn't be costing $500 a visit,
Oh,
because yeah, the therapist that I really want to go to is $500 for an hour.
God
see,
damn.
no, see here I was about to say,
Hey, fuck this pod shit.
I was just about to
I'm
say
about
for
to.
$35 a week, y'all can text me.
Not $35 a Jew.
I will listen to all your problems,
Yeah, for
every
$35
single
a week.
one.
What you need,
We could,
dog?
yeah, 45. We could FaceTime,
Hello.
and
Maybe,
then
maybe.
maybe, all right, 50.
There's
50 we
no
could
guarantee.
FaceTime,
I need
and you know it's
75 at least if we talk about, because I got to carve out a section of my day. Like, hey,
this
You fucking are so silly.
You know.
nigga, no certification
So
whatsoever.
$75 a week, you could possibly FaceTime me and receive the same consultation a nigga that paid 35 could get, which is the occasional text back and
The occasional text.
Bad
probably
business.
probably terrible advice.
Oh,
Some
hey,
shit that you probably shouldn't listen
did you
to.
get my text?
Hey, yo,
Hey,
Jew, bro.
please respond.
Like, I'm going through it with my girl. Like, can you get back to me? Yo, what's up? What's going on, bro? What's up?
Right. Like 2 days later.
Yeah, like two
Nah.
days later.
Oh no, you need to leave her.
Oh no, bro, I wouldn't do that. You know, I couldn't. I could never do that.
She said, "What?
Yeah,
She
no,
couldn't be me.
no,
Couldn't be
no.
me."
Respectfully, King.
Right? Had she said that to
Dot,
me,
dot, 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 dot,
I'd
dot.
have
You can
I'd have turned all that shit up. If we be honest, I
I would
don't know
never,
how you even stayed calm through that whole thing.
never tolerate that kind of disrespect.
Right?
You niggas
Matter of
are
fact,
stupid.
you might need to just go pull up right now while we over here texting my
Meanwhile, I'm over here fucking high as a medical girl on a keg,
nigga in the bathtub
playing
sending therapy
fucking
texts
Call of Duty.
in
Bro,
the
why you
bathtub.
playing? Some of them therapists probably are living their best life while they because my therapist she be at home. So she probably is living her best
Yeah,
life.
Good,
yeah.
they deserve it. They worked hard for that degree.
Well, yeah, that part is true. You know, pandemic. You know, get the Zoom calls in. It's a quick little bag.
Yeah, I've never seen. You know, it's so crazy, and I think this adds to like the intrigue in my sick mind. Is I've never seen this woman. Like I've seen one picture of her, but like we just
Wait,
talk
so y'all
on the
don't do a
phone.
video call? Oh, y'all just do a
Mm-mm.
phone call.
Yeah, and she's like changing my life over the phone. I'm like, this is some really next level.
Miss Cleo shit.
It's some Odyssey 2021 or whatever shit. Like, I'm feeling this.
Okay.
Miss Cleo
Odyssey
changed your whole
2021.
perception.
I don't know what I'm talking about. It's that I thought it was something Star Wars, but I'm not trying to get canceled because I'm saying the wrong thing. So let me be quiet.
Oh,
'Cause
no,
You can't get What are you talking about? You can't get canceled.
no.
bro, people.
We already canceled.
That's true. That's true. But you know how bro, you know how Star Wars fans are, and what other fans are like that? Star
Game of
Wars,
Thrones.
Game of Thrones fans are not that pretentious.
Eh, okay,
Okay,
maybe
I
not
like
all of them.
Star Wars. Let's not
Some
go
of
crazy
them.
on Star Wars fans. We didn't do nothing.
I feel like, bro, Star Wars fans is like them fans. Like you say something wrong about the movie, and niggas jump
I don't
down
care about
your
that shit.
throat. I'm
Oh,
like, my nigga,
no.
that's because you're not a Star Wars like geek. You feel me? Like you
I
ain't
love
Yeah.
dressing
Star
up to
Wars.
go to the.
I think a lot of anime fans are like that, just like in
Oh,
general.
oh yeah, no, fuck
That's
them niggas.
different. That's a
Yeah.
different bag
Yeah, no,
completely.
yeah, fuck them niggas, straight up. Yeah, now you can tell them I said it.
Well, we found our cancelable moment of the week. Not
Yeah,
yet sponsored by Cash
Oh
App.
my
yeah,
god.
no, fuck them niggas
He
because
just said Harry
mm-mm.
Potter. Does Harry Potter have a fan base like that?
Yes, but they're fan. Well, no, yeah, Harry Potter. I'm a Harry Potter stan. Like I've been to Harry Potter world. I've done all the shit. But yeah, we are
It's
kind of vicious,
Leviosa, not Leviosa.
right, bitch.
Nigga, hey, fuck all that shit. Give me my little drink from Universal Studios and let me go on about my business.
It's called butterbeer, nigga.
See, I knew she was about to say that. I know what it's called. I didn't want to call it that.
Yo, I remember Harry Potter jelly beans. This was gross.
Oh yeah,
That's
I
all I got to
remember
add. That's all I
those.
got to add about Harry Potter. That's all I got.
Oh man, he said. Wait, hold on. Bone said the issue is J.K. Rowling's goofy ass. Did she write it?
Well, please, let's not go. Like, let's not cancel. Look, we embrace the canceled here on this
Mm,
podcast, and she has said some. Oof, she said some challenging things, but I'm
challenging.
done. And this is what I'm gonna
Period.
say.
Well,
I am.
shit. I'm learning some shit.
I'm on my soapbox now. I am a genius as well. You know what I'm saying? As are my two fellow co-hosts. Geniuses say and do things that other people don't agree with. That's what makes us fucking leaders. So I'm
Mm,
done canceling people who are not harming others just because they say something that is fucking foul or vicious. I don't give a fuck what people say no more. Like I just don't care. I don't care what people say anymore. As long as it's not something that's gonna get us all in trouble. But J.K. Rowling ain't shit she said something that's gonna get her ass in trouble. And that does
That's
not
a fact.
illegitimate what she did with that pen to them sheets. That pen to them Harry Potter sheets, nigga. I'm not canceling it. I can't. I can't. Sorry.
This motherfucker don't miss.
No, he's fucking good.
That motherfucker don't miss, man.
He's good.
In the heat of battle, he don't miss.
No.
In the heat of controversy, he don't miss.
No.
This nigga Jew got a vape pen. Oh, you coming up in the world. I know that's right.
Oh man.
If y'all want to, wrap this up, I have
Look,
to wrap up on.
was that like a double entendre or?
Right. Are you like trying to sell us raps and wrap up?
No. Yeah. Well, yeah. Yeah, right. Like that's kind of why, that's my thing. But like, no, I went to the dispensary for the first time this past week. Everybody, round of applause or lick a gunshot for Big Papa Heaven.
Ooh.
Not how you gonna conduct your own ad lib, but continue, Jew.
Right, like that's not how this works, but okay.
You heard the liquor shot. Big Pop heard that shit in heaven. You appreciate that shit.
He did.
Pop,
So
pop.
yeah, I went to the store. I went to the store and I bought legal cannabis. That shit was dope as fuck. Shout out to
Yay!
I want to experience that. I'm happy for you. I want to experience going into an actual dispensary.
Nigga, go to
It was
fucking
like some Men in
California.
Black shit. It was like living in the future, bro. Them niggas call you back there, you get a one-on-one dude. He tell you everything they got in there from butters to waxes, concentrates, flour, vapes.
It's like a consultation.
Yeah, basically.
Anything you possibly want, marijuana related or cannabis related, medical cannabis related, is all in there. They got everything in that motherfucker. And I bought me some cookies, and I bought about 3 different strains, and I've been just trying everything out.
Okay.
I didn't
shout
know
out
that Florida had dispensaries.
It's a lot.
Yeah, well, that medical weed is legal in Florida, so
Oh,
they can't. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a lot of.
Yeah, I'm the only one missing out over here.
They had a crazy deal, bro. Like, you spend $150, they take off $75.
Damn.
Yeah, it's crazy, bro.
Damn.
Damn,
That's
I was
crazy.
Sitting at about 10 grams with edibles for about $100 by the time I left.
Oh,
God damn. They doing the COVID specials over there.
right. That part, nigga. Look, I might have to put in an
He
order.
welcome the nigga TJ, white dude, real cool dude. He was like, welcome to Florida. As I was walking out, I was like, nigga, I'll hug you if I could right now. Yeah, no idea.
Can you put some of this shit in the mail? Like, is that allegedly? Is that?
Hell, nigga, are you fucking crazy? No, you can't do that. That is drug, cartel and all of that shit. I don't know what the word.
Look, if Westside Gun can do it, I think you could do it.
No,
all right. Okay. No, he can't. No, he
Fuck
please. I'm not letting you gas that. I'm not letting you get that one off. Put that back in the tuck.
Fuck no. This is
Oh, okay.
purposes. This
nigga really just.
for me. This is for me. My anxiety and making music.
Hey, look, it's just a temp check, all right. It's just a temp check. I don't know. You could dunk on niggas. You could rap niggas.
Yes,
I'm just trying to see what can't you do? God damn.
That's exactly
I
what
wanted to, I could. I'm smart enough to, but I would never. That's not my bag.
You see how you got out of that one, huh?
So, and this has been this podcast is Cancel episode 17.
This nigga had a blast at the dispensary.
right.
I'm fucking Jew dog.
Jew dog.
Jew doggy dog.
Shoot. All right, man.
Again, right after this.
Right. That was some Jew doggy dog. Like, okay, Jew. God.
God.
All of that. Why don't y'all give me cool nicknames? Cool niggas. Y'all give me Juno Mars.
I didn't say. Look, that was our fans, our viewership. Them niggas been
And
smoking your ass like a blunt.
episode 15, this
Yeah,
podcast,
shout out to the dispensaries.
yeah, like,
Fuck J.K. Rowling.
out of here.
Damn.
You know what?
That was not.
Right,
I
because
Listen.
I want the Harry Potter bag. I don't give a fuck if
Yeah, you,
whatever
you
folk.
bugged out on
What is the Harry Potter bag? What we going wizard themed podcast shit? What is that gonna look
This
like?
nigga for her,
never
this is
know.
her paying me
Talking like that.
$10,000 to bring up her name.
You would never
That's
know
what it
talking
is.
like that.
Right. This
Alright.
nigga trying to get us kicked off Instagram. Like, come on.
Kicked off Instagram.
Like Mark don't see that. Like Mark don't see that. Like he don't see the email.
Mark.
And he was saying
you
the
wasn't
nigga
here
looked
for
like
our
an
alien talk.
earlier.
He looked like an alien. It ain't my fault.
This podcast is episode 15. Follow us on Instagram, on Twitter at TPIC official. I believe that's on both platforms, Clips.
That is on both platforms.
Rate us 5 stars on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts.
Please.
You know, that's not, it's not a requirement, but we would appreciate it. To all of our lovely
Yeah,
fans
man.
listening and watching at home. Thank y'all for vibing out, rocking out with us for this hour. God bless. Y'all have a great week. We will be back same time, same place next week. Y'all have a good night. We out.
Bye,
And
you
that's that.
guys.
We out of here.
And now y'all know I can't see nothing, so
Bye.
IG.
Yes. Follow it. Socials in the description. Links in the description. Y'all have a good night. We out of here.
good night. Bye, you guys.